This is Philosodom for thisisrnb.com, and we're giving you our top 10 scariest R&B themed songs of all times. Coming in at number 10 is The Freaks Come Out at Night by Houdini.
The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out. The freaks come out at night.
So this song is an instant classic for all generations.
Yes, absolutely. Definitely.
But it has multiple meanings. Talk about it. So what are y'all's first memory of the song?
Honestly, for me, like hearing that song growing up, it meant like, I don't know, summertime. That's what it felt like for me. But I know when I saw it on the list, I was like, definitely it should be on there because it's the Freaks and it's like scary after hours. Who are these freaks and where are they coming from? And what are they doing out at night? Like, it made you kind of afraid to go out at night. For me personally.
Such a scaredy cat you are. No, I absolutely remember this song. And shout out to my Aunt Judy because she, during Halloween time and all holidays, she would have us over there and she would try to scare us. But I just particularly remember, rest her soul, The Freaks Come Out at Night. This song, it just reminds me of her so much. I don't think it was a scary song, but it was definitely a good one. And every Halloween, you can kind of, when you hear it, it's like, okay, yes, this is it.
Yeah.
For me, it was so weird because, you know, adult language and children language is so different. For me, I thought like freaks were like goons, goblins, but when you see grandmama and auntie busting that thing open on the floor, you're like, what kind of freaks are we supposed to be afraid of freaks or it's supposed to be a good thing? Right, exactly. So for me, it's just like, if this song felt like a good time was about to happen.
That's true, absolutely. It was definitely a good time. It was about to be had. Oh, I can't wait to see what else is on this list.
Yes, me too.
Coming in at number 9 is A Stranger in My House by Tamia.
Yes. Okay.
Woo, this song.
A lot of meanings, lady. A lot of meanings. Okay.
Take me back. What was the first time you either heard the song or saw the video? Because the video adds a whole nother meaning to it.
It does have a whole nother meaning to it. And honestly, I don't remember seeing the video. I just remember hearing this song and being like, well, what is she talking about? Like, is this domestic violence? Is someone really physically in her house and she doesn't know? Like, cause that is extremely frightening because it's like, how did they get there? And then with the twist, the plot twist at the end, and she's like, is the stranger me? And I'm like, well, hell, girl, what do you mean it's you? Where have you been this whole time? And you know, as an adult, you kind of go back and listen to the lyrics again, and you're like, okay, you just completely turned into someone else that you don't even recognize. So that's why is the stranger you. Have you always been this person that ignored me, you know, before you adored me and now you ignore me? And it's like, well, has he always been that? You just were in denial? Like, I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's a lot to kind of think about when you are talking about a stranger. When you finally realize, like, who is this person? I don't know who they are. It's scary in a way for a woman to kind of come to that realization in her relationship.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree with this pick for number 9.
Yeah.
For me, this song, I actually experienced the video first.
Oh,
so I didn't get a chance to actually sit with the actual single itself. So I remember watching the video, and as weird and bizarre as it's gonna sound, I was immediately afraid to ever own a mansion, right? in my little kid mind, I was like, oh, big houses are haunted.
True.
Don't ever buy a big house.
Right.
Don't ever be there alone. And for me, it was like the first thematic R&B song that I heard where the video absolutely eclipsed the song for me.
Yeah.
So anytime I hear the song, I automatically think of the music video. And like you said, I think Tamia is often underrated when it comes to being able to be a storyteller through her songs and her lyrics. So this song, like you said, when you get to the end, it's such a spooky ride, and it's perfect fit for Halloween because you go through different phases of what it means to be alone and versus being lonely. And I think to me it just completely hits the nail on the head when it comes to this track. So perfect for Halloween.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Well said. Yes.
Coming in at number 8 is Freaky Friday by Chris Brown.
Sideways. I can't believe that it's Freaky Friday. It's Freaky Friday. I'm in Chris Brown's body.
So this song is fairly new when you look at the overall picks that we have on this list.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll start with myself and my experience with it. This is one of the songs where I thought it was the perfect pop, film, music, R&B crossover.
Yes.
And when I think about this song, similar to other picks on this list, I immediately think about the music video. And I think when we talk about Chris Brown as an artist, there are a lot of elements that we often overlook or underappreciate. And I think visual storytelling is where he shines the brightest.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So for this song, I immediately think about how he was very particular with the way he approached his video, and pulling back or referencing or paying homage to Freaky Friday, the remake with Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, makes sense. And this was the first time I had ever heard of the rapper Lil Dicky. So to see this platform him and to see how far he's come, and to then look at how this song and this video is entrenched in Chris Brown's legacy, I think it's such a great pick for number 8.
Yeah, I would agree. I would totally agree with that.
Agree with that.
Coming in at number 7 is Maniac by Jhené Aiko.
You just made love to Maniac. I must admit I'm in love with your sex. Every single day I be getting your best. Every single day you be getting this neck. Never get no rest, just took 2 breaths.
Good one.
Ladies, this was a new era for her.
Yes.
We had come off of the baby Jhené, and then we transitioned to the mixtape Jhené that was very lo-fi, very chill, very stoner life. And then we had her talking about her goodies.
Yes, I know, it took us by storm.
Immediately. So we now know that she's very happily in love with rapper Big Sean, and they've done several collaborations. But this song created such a new look to her and sound for her, because this is when she started to transition into commercial radio. Really.
Yeah.
So what are your memories of this actual era for her?
For me, I would say this video, it was excellent storytelling, like we've said, with these other songs and videos that are on the countdown. But for me, it was just like a side of her that I've never seen, and it was dark, and it was just kind of like crazy demented, and it was like, okay, you know, taking it for like just visually, like women can go through these type of moments, and here she is playing out this scene. So yeah, I liked it for her. I wish she'd do more things like that. I mean, obviously right now she's into the baby phase and the love and everything and peace, and we're here for that too, but I would like for her to tap back into this.
Yeah. I love it. For this particular video, the one thing that makes it extremely spooky is if you're really into horror or gore or any type of haunting, you'll immediately catch the references to like Silence of the Lambs and things like that. And we've seen that play out in several other people's videos. If you think about My Chick Bad with Ludacris and Nicki Minaj, all these girls want to be my bestie, and she's like sitting on the couch in a straight jacket. But I think for Jhené, the reason why this works so well is because she took it a step further. It wasn't about being pretty, it wasn't about being desirable. I think she was really about like, listen, this is what I go through, and I'm gonna take it there. I'm not just a pretty face or a gentle voice, I'm gonna go all the way.
Yeah, I like the Jhené, you know, the evolution of Jhené, and she's not afraid to show other sides of herself. And this video actually did just that. You know, I thought this was visually, you know, done amazing. It was amazing. So I think this is a great choice for number 7.
And I also feel like the psychotic part of it, you know, because people play that role, and you know, you see a lot of different videos where it's like, oh, I'm crazy, but like she really makes you believe that she's crazy, like a crazy house, you know, and it's like an asylum, insane asylum.
Yeah.
And I really thought that she did an excellent job, and I was like, tap more into that.
Absolutely. I mean, we've heard her in other songs talk about how extreme of a lover she is when she's in relationships, and how sometimes it's hard to navigate those emotions. And I know that people talk about, oh, being crazy is cute, but Janae shows like, no. This is not about being
not the cuteness.
Oh, I'm crazy, I'm gonna text you a million times. Like, no, I will literally bust the windows out of your car crazy. So I was like, she's emoting. Yeah, I think this is what this song and this video did for her. Hi, this is Philosodom of thisisrnb.com. We're nearing the top half of our top 10 scariest Halloween R&B theme songs of all time. Coming in at number 6 is none other than Disturbia by Rihanna.
I'm going crazy now. No more gas in the red. Can't even get it started. Nothing heard, nothing said. Can't even speak about it. I'm my life, I'm my head. Don't wanna think about it. Feels like I'm going insane, yeah.
What a time.
What a time is right, okay? Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. When I saw this video, first of all, I have arachnophobia. So when I saw the video, I was like, Rihanna, what are you doing to me? Rihanna, what are you doing here, right? It was like, I just could not watch it. So to force myself to actually watch it, I was like, okay, let me watch this video. It was just so creepy with all of those tarantulas kind of just popping in and out of the scene and on the screen, and just like her performance of it all, and just her voice, the sound of it, it was disturbing to listen to. And then when you saw the video, it was like, this is too much, Rihanna, I don't want this. But at the same time, I do want it. It's so creepy. It's so creepy.
Yeah, so Rihanna is very unique, as we know, right? And this video didn't disappoint. It didn't stray away from her uniqueness. And the tune is so catchy, like you can just catch yourself like, nah, you know, all the time. So yeah, I think she did a wonderful job with this. And the video, of course, it doesn't disappoint it either.
Yeah. I think Rihanna has consistently given us high value, high energy, high storytelling, very elemental videos. We can think about all of the videos that she's had so far throughout her career, and I think Disturbia was one of those moments that really helped solidify going into her rated R era.
Yes.
So looking at this video was like, no, I'm no longer a good girl. That's not what you're gonna get from me. Right. You're gonna get me in the club with these vampires, these goons and these goblins, and y'all gonna like it. Yeah. Right? And I think that what really helped this video, usually I'm all about like bright lights and very well shot cinematic shots. But this video, I think the reason why I love this particular video so much is because it was all about the kind of like mist and allure of it. Yeah. Like it's very low light, it's very like grim, it's very like overcasty. Yeah. So this is like, when I hear dark. Yeah, it's just dark. And when I hear it, I immediately think about Halloween, because the scenes in this video, you could easily take a scene and put it into like a horror movie. Absolutely. And she kind of had that in mind when she was like going through the storyboarding process of this video, and she spoke about it in the past. But like, what a way to kick off a era, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And even without the visuals, just the music, just the lyrics, you can insert that into any movie and kind of get that feel, whether you're going to watch somebody that's a psycho or, right, you know, it's just a really scary movie. So I think that this is, you know, a great work. And it belongs on this list, right?
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely a thriller.
Great point. Video, lyrics, song, they all stand independently of one another.
Exactly. Yeah.